Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Erica and today I'm back with another reaction video. Today I'm finally going to be watching season 1, episode 2 of Ozark. For anybody who started following my channel after I put the first video out and then might have been a little bit confused about where I went, just as a quick recap, I kind of started this show and then my life sort of fell apart. There was a fire in my home, I got sick, everything was bad. But I am back now, and so these updates are going to be significantly more frequent than the gap between episodes 1 and 2. I'm super excited to watch this. I rewatched episode 1 last night just in preparation for this, so I have a better idea of, what's going on than if I had not seen this in 2 months. I had forgotten when I was watching the first time that I was surprised by how, what's the word I'm looking for? Chill Marty was under pressure. But obviously going into this episode, my main interest is seeing how they settle in to the Ozarks and then seeing, any fallout between Marty and his wife, because obviously they didn't really have a ton of time after the infidelity came to light before they had to just get out. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about this, basically just because it's already been such a huge delay between 1 and 2, but thank you so much for sticking around. If you're new, please subscribe, leave a comment below, let me know what you think of the video, leave a like if you enjoy it, and otherwise, yeah, if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back, I appreciate it. Let's begin. Hotel life? So far, I feel like I've noticed this show has a really kind of dark palette. Not a lot of bold, kind of heavily saturated colors.
And with a small business, at times, there comes a bit of a transition. Thank you, Wendy. Mom is buying us a new house. You two are to plant yourselves here. That is your job. Everything we have of value is in that room.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not going to be honest with us, either of you? What are we doing here?
No one goes in that room whose last name is not Bird. Understood?
He only did good things in this world, not like Bruce. Gary was a father. He had 2 grown sons. I never met them, but I know he loved them. And he was thrown off his balcony.
I mean, she's right that sucks, but you didn't need to bring Bruce into it.
We are not husband and wife anymore. We're just business partners. And no, I don't forget Gary. I don't forget how you emptied our bank accounts when you knew I needed that money, Wendy. You knew I needed it.
Yeah,
and
she did do that.
very, very much that you did that by yourself, that you did that in a vacuum. So my memory is crystal clear. In fact, the satisfying sound of your lover smacking the pavement is the only thing that gets me to sleep every night.
I kind of like that they're not really right now working about reconciling it, because I just feel like since they are stuck together, that's going to be like an interesting dynamic.
Hey, housekeeping? Yeah, no need to go in there. Thank you. How about the towels? You can just leave them outside of the door.
You would get to hold on to 100% ownership.
In return for what?
Well, I would control the finances, the accounting, investment oversight, stuff like that.
Of course, you put 6 tweakers on a pontoon boat all wild night and racing about and yammering at once. Bound to raise the eyebrow of the water patrol. Not a fishing pole or a cooler of soda pop for a cover.
Why do I feel like that's one of those lines that comes back though? Like, it is going to be a lesson, like he's going to be trying to smuggle something and he's going to bring stuff as a cover. Okay, I liked that. I love a good montage.
Anyway, 3 and I are going wakeboarding a little bit if you guys want to come along. Leaving in like 20 minutes. I don't know. Better than sitting around here all day.
Dad said to stay here.
What, to guard 3 iPads and a Pandora bracelet? How about it?
You have the only
Titty bar?
Titty bar, sure, in the lake area, and yet you still seem to struggle. And I'm wondering what you could do with an immediate loan and an updated business plan.
And no payroll, all 1099s, independent contractors. No health insurance, vacation time, 401k, Social Security, sick leave, and no liability. 25%. Sorry? My cut. We're washing your money. What you doing, ain't it?
I like that this guy was like, I know what your shit is. Also, I like titties, so I opened a titty bar. Absolutely iconic.
While the shark may use only 50 at any given
This poor kid must be so bored.
more of the shark's serrated.
Where is he going?
Basement's finished. I'll take that. You and yours can have the rest. I don't drive much, but when I do, I don't want to be hemmed in.
So wait, you want to remain in the house?
Sam.
Sorry, buddy, I didn't have time to explain that to her.
I've got a bad heart. I'm selling the place under the condition that I be allowed to live here until I die. I understand it's an unusual
They gotta say
condition,
yes.
and I've priced the property to reflect that.
I feel like other TV shows that I watch have made me so suspicious of everything everyone says, so I'm just like, maybe he'll live forever.
Son.
Your boat is it? The house? College? Any of it? Hey!
Snug it up?
For what? Wyatt, stop! What are you doing?
What the hell?
Do you know who they are?
Wyatt Langmore and his brother, 3. Joyriding's not usually their MO, but trust me when I tell you they can't afford to pay. I have 1,150 miles of shoreline to patrol and 8 boats. I care about the tax-paying citizens of this county and the tourism dollar upon which they depend.
Are you an appointed or an elected official, Sheriff?
Elected.
And do the Langmores vote?
Not historically, no ma'am.
Now, I would think that votes would be very valuable around here. Do they pay taxes? We do. Both.
And
I put a
we're looking
deposit
for a
down on the
home.
home.
Well, welcome. You're lucky that Charlotte didn't get mixed up with Ruth Langmore. She's 19, smart, mean. As a criminal, her potential's as yet untapped. She is a B&E magician. Don't put down anything around her that you're fond of.
Ooh. That girl. The, housekeeping. Oh, boy.
Ice, please.
Twist right for fast,
Okay, I like
left
it.
for slow. To get back after dark, just tie it up good for me.
Yep, you got it. $100 bill. There you go. Excuse me, sir. Can I give you $100 for those 5 catfish?
Not going fishing?
I am going fishing, sure. I'm just getting off to a good start, you know.
I'm also happy we might get to see, like, I don't know, how do I say it? I want to see Marty be like criminal Marty for a few minutes and not just like build a new business Marty. Which is interesting too, but like this to me is like the tense part.
What do you think you're gonna do with all of that cash? Can't you stick it in that hole behind a urinal in whatever the hell place this is, okay? And you can't put it in the bank.
Whose money is it, technically?
His name is Omar Navarro. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Well, it
Fuck
should.
is Omar Navarro?
He's the guy you need to worry about.
Who is
Omar Navarro.
Omar Navarro?
What do you mean, technically?
I mean, technically, it's not my money, it's his, and I'm responsible for it.
Oh,
you need to
fuck
think
me.
this through. Get it?
No, I don't think so. Guy runs drug cartels, a smart man. You wouldn't trust damn near $3 million to someone like you.
Well, he trusted me with 8. There's $5 more million under the bed at that motel and a couple of duffel bags and a suitcase. You guys need to know how big this mistake you're making is.
You have $8 million of some drug kingpin's money?
No, we won't be buying new cars and trucks off the lot. Fine. But Merle'd be happy to sell a slightly used for cash, would he not?
Oh, yeah.
You think the IRS radars up the 70-inch Samsungs? I think not.
Who's got the big mouth? Who's the weak link with the big mouth and dates the trashy women and drinks too much? Or the trashy men? Who is it? Who's the irresponsible one that's gonna burn through theirs in like 5 years? They're gonna come asking you for a little bit of yours, and what are you gonna tell that person? You gonna tell them no? What happens then? Do they threaten to rat you out for stealing the money and killing me? Because don't forget, for all this to work, you gotta kill me. And did you know that Missouri has the death penalty? So, unless you're prepared to kill a family member to keep yourself off death row, you're looking at constant, continuous, relentless pursuit for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
3. Oh, yeah.
Good choice.
I'm sorry about Charlotte.
Not good enough.
Almost got that done, didn't I? Why do I have this feeling we both know that you'd be better off dead?
I hope she sticks around. She's an interesting character. What? What now? I'm not sure if I just missed something, but I'm confused.
The jawbone was Hanson Sr.'s. But I guarantee you, if the rest of that ooze could take shape, you'd find Bruce Liddell in there, too.
Got it. Okay, now I get it.
And you're transferring to Missouri? Have you thought about how we're going to do this?
We're not.
Kind of seems a bit like a jerk, but that's okay. Sorry if he's like everybody's favorite character, but right now all I got is that.
That's your kind of place, right, Dad?
Go back to sleep, okay? I love you.
Love you too.
That's a nice moment.
No one can wash $8 million down here. Not in 3 months.
You don't have to do
I
this.
know.
You don't.
He can't kill himself. This is such a bad idea. They don't pay out insurance if you kill yourself. I don't understand what... How are you gonna fake a hiking accident?
Hey, Bob, good
I know he
morning.
thinks he's just gonna
It's
fall
Marty
into the
Bird.
water,
I've got
but,
a
like-
a random question for you. Have you, by chance, ever handled any life insurance investigations?
A couple. Why?
Okay, fine,
Okay,
thank you.
good, because I've got this friend, and he is looking for an answer, or statistics, really, on how often carriers deny claims if there's any suspicion that the policyholder has committed suicide.
Okay, that is the shadiest question I've ever heard in my life. It's not sneaky, and that plan sucked.
I'm sure I'm worrying over nothing. It's just he doesn't know the roads here. Exactly. That's all I ask.
Oh no, oh my
Okay.
god, what if she
Thank you,
sends
Sheriff.
the
Thank
email
you.
to Dell? Don't do it, you idiot.
Hey, Dad.
Nope. Okay, good. At least you went to go talk to her.
Look, Marty, I know this angle You invest. And then we go and we remodel some units. And come June, business improves incremental. I don't need you for that, Marty, because I can fuck things up all by myself.
Interesting. I still feel like this is the one, though.
Tuck, you are without a doubt the biggest retard I've ever seen.
Hey, don't use that word. What the hell's the matter with you?
Did you say something to me?
You can't use that word, ever.
You telling me what I can and can't say.
I won't tolerate it.
I hope she warned them at least about the guy.
Now hang on a second. You take a big deep breath, because I want you to look at something. That wall's got about 50 years worth of photographs. One specifically, this one right here, with the kid and his dad and that great big fish. Hey, bartender, can I see that picture right there? The kid and his dad and that big fish? That's it. Thank you. Now this is an illusion. Whoever took this photo told this kid to push this fish forward so it looked bigger in the picture because he wanted to make this memory as special as possible because he cared.
Yeah. That had to be coming. Was that like her in the photo or something, maybe?
Who is that?
Guess not.
That is Buddy Diker. Your father's laundering money for a Mexican drug cartel. I shit you not. Hello, Mr. Diker.
I don't know how you just dropped that on a couple of kids. That's ridiculous. Okay. That episode was great. It was obviously really long, but I think all of these are, though. The first one was about an hour as well. I thought this was really interesting, though. I kind of like that Marty might have found a way to actually launder some of this money properly now, because it looked like the owner of that lodge bar thing was sort of coming around. I also really like that we introduced the Langmores, just because I think it was Ruth. She seems like she could be a really interesting antagonist, or I mean, I guess maybe if he starts working alongside her, because they did go out of their way to make a point about her being particularly intelligent, and her criminal potential was untapped. So I'm hoping that maybe she partners up with them, just because having her purely be an antagonist doesn't seem like it could work for too long. But I really enjoyed that. So that was really good to get back to this show. I am going to be starting a Patreon. So if you're interested in full-length episodes, that's going to be going online tomorrow. So I will update the description below with the link if you're interested in full-length reactions. But otherwise, you should probably expect to see the next episode of this in about a week from now. I'm going to try and do one a week for Ozark just for the time being, just because I've got a lot of stuff going on with work, and I'm also doing Breaking Bad. But that is it for me. As always, thank you so much for checking my channel out. If you're new, please subscribe, leave a comment below, let me know what you thought, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.